Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's looking to set free a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. And he'll shoot here! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That is a brilliant interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Gnabry finds himself offside. Casillas clears. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Foot in, and it's Gnabry. DiMarco, and he's intervened well there. Tries to dink it in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Barella. Serbia yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, played right into his path. Cristiano Ronaldo, and the pass is intercepted. And it's Salah. That looks a good ball through. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Lima couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Quality ball. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, no joy this time. He's found a way through. It's Kane! Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass is just off target. Gnabry! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Besiktas have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's gone forward. Son Heung-min. Gnabry in acres of space out wide. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Son Heung-min might just make this. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Modric. And here's Mohamed Salah. And that's gone loose. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Keeper sees it all the way. And that's a superb pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Haaland! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Modric gets it away. That's very neat. He rises! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, that's a key interception. DiMarco. Serbia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
DiMarco. Now it's Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Substitution.
Besiktas couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Barella works it forward. Nunez. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well timed, excellent interception. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Kane. Lima cuts out the pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gnabry. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kane. Just too much on that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ribéry. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Neymar. Neymar on a charge down the left.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Barella promptly onto that, and that is that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, super find.
Besiktas showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 24, Kane. Number 13, Erling Haaland.
Oh, can he get onto this?
Rivaldo. Number 8, Adam.
It's a sweet ball, that. Serbia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He's picked his way through. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Number 6, Number 4, Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Nunez. Big chance!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That has been cut short.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Interesting ball. Gnabry. Darwin. DiMarco. And it's Neymar. And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Serbia can always take more positives from a result like
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's shifting through the gears here. It's gone out for a throw-in.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah.
There's the hit! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Serbia are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So changes already, that is a bit of a surprise.
Well, Peter, it's difficult to be absolutely sure from up here what exactly has gone on, but it doesn't look like an injury.
Costa Curta cuts it out. Roberto Carlos. Colomwani! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Colomwani was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lima stood his ground strongly.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others. He's got a side of goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Driving on and got a shot away! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
And we have our very first corner.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 23. Cambio de jugadores.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar. Lima, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's played him through. He has found the way through. Big chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Serbia have their second corner now. Up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
And it's Messi. Beckenbauer. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Great chance here from position A1. Maradona! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to...
Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Messi, and Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. DiMarco, Son Heung-min. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Now it's Messi. Shifted upfield. Messi, he might be in. Messi! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
That's a decent clearance. Danger averted for now. Threads one in. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. There's the shot! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, they can break here. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Shot at goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Mbappe! And he's following up! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Maradona. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Maradona driving forward, and he's managed to get free. Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And here's Neymar. Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries a header! Decent enough try. And it's Messi. Darwin. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He could be in here. Now it's Messi. Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he...
Great chance! Serbia get their fourth corner. And here's Ribery. Brilliantly cut out. Barella.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ribery is in a really good position out wide. Oh, smashing header! They've scored! They're back within reach! Nunez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Serbia give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. He can run onto that. Cafu. Maradona. And big chance! They've done it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? A heavy challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Sané. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Climbs up big! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Messi. Cafu. No way through, so back it comes. That's good play. It's Maradona! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And it's Roberto Carlos. DiMarco. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. Sané. He rises! Oh, that's another chance! Oh, taken with style! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, well played. Nicely aimed pass. And no, he's seen through all of that. Ribéry. Nunez. Can he finish? And he hits the net. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And they've been given a corner. Barcelona have their 3rd corner. And it's going to be another corner. So their 4th corner of the game. Rafael Leao finds himself offside. And there goes the final whistle. Serbia, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.